can everyone get the coffees and water and so on? So we can start, please. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2017 ALSMA annual conference. Well, let me start by saying that I'm really sorry about what happened with the hotel.
We're not. We're not sorry.
Happy now. I'm happy now. Okay. No, but yeah, no, but unfortunately we're forced to move everyone from Meridian to Sofitel. I hope you like the hotel and you like the conference. But again, really sorry about it.
It all worked out. It all worked out.
Yeah. No, in a way. Okay. So our theme this year is voice, AI, and messaging. The future is now, and we're going to try in the next 2 days, or 3 days, sorry, to give you some live examples of how these 3 events are really shaping up our industry, and also the influence they have now on the SMBs, which are mainly our clients. Again, we're going to have the presentations, but we always allocate some time for you to come up with questions after the presentation. So please don't be shy. Put your hand up and use the app. So please download the conference app. Again, with all the changes that we have to do, so the most up-to-date version of the agenda is on that conference app. So please do download that conference app and check the times. There's some slight changes. There's some adjustments, but please make sure to always use the app for the agenda. And the app is also was sponsored by Synergetica. So in case you have any issues with the app, please come to me or hold in, and we'll try to sort it out here. So we have a very tight agenda, and even though we're starting late, we have a clock there. So each presenter, each speaker has some time allocated, and please, speakers, look at the time and try to keep up. Just some housekeeping now. ALSMA has been. We've been through some changes in the past few years, which is logical considering that most of our companies also going through a lot of changes, and so the association now is looking to implementing some changes, so to better reflect the associates that we have. So hopefully in the very near future, you'll be hearing about us and all the changes that we would like to implement. And okay, so now all the thank yous. So first, Charles, thank you very much. Charles, our conference organizer, as well as Peter Buxton, Charlie Lin, Swami Sekar, and Paul Plant, that helped us source some of the speakers that you're gonna see here in the next 3 days. And also would like to thank our sponsors. Top Anli Fund will be sponsoring tonight's dinner at Pung Pai Tang, and also Uberall will be sponsoring tomorrow's dinner at Prasat Pravan Temple. Got You, Matchcraft, and Web.com that will sponsor the lunches. Camilio, Mobilosoft, Mono Solutions, Synergetica, Webs Planet, and ELS will be sponsoring the breaks. And also thank all the speakers and delegates that came from Asia and also Europe and the Americas. Thank also our board of trustees and basically also our team in Manila with Bong, Bingo, and Mike. And last but not least, thank Supergirl, also known as Lin, which basically managed to do this turnaround in less than 24 hours. So thank you very much. And
all right. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you again for having me join you here in Siem Reap, Angkor Wat, to host this event. I'll be sort of up here introducing the speakers, asking questions, keeping the trains running on time as best I can. So to echo something that Oscar noted, I just want to reiterate to the speakers that be mindful of the time, know what your allotted time is. If you have questions, ask me before you do speak, and then try to allow wrap up the time to ask a couple of questions so that we can keep this moving, but also be interactive, give people an opportunity to ask questions. And of course, if questions, if there isn't time allowed for questions, be accessible to others to talk to them in the hallways. So what I want to do is just to spend a few minutes just kind of setting up what we're going to be talking about for the next few days before we get our first speaker up here. We have a pretty compact afternoon today, and then of course another day and a half, Tuesday, Wednesday, of just a very dense agenda of speakers across a wide range of subject areas, expertise, company types, backgrounds, and so on. And so we're going to get a lot of different perspectives on this broader theme of sort of what the future of technology is for this industry. So get right started. Guess where we are? Angkor Wat. How many have already seen the temples before the event started? How many have seen them a bunch of times, not going to bother, going to go right home? You're here all business? Nobody. That's great. How many are going to see them when you're all said and done? That's me. I'm going Thursday. Okay, great. So we're all taking advantage of this wonderful location. I think that's one of the wonderful things about this event is we're always in a great place. It's a very important event for everybody's business, but we also try to have a meaningful experience as well. So who's here? I kind of did a quick math. We have 25 countries, about 40 plus organizations represented, wide range of company types. We got publishers, printers, variety of technology partners. Some big digital brands are here. We have thought leaders giving sort of broader perspectives on what the future of the business is. Some innovative startups we're going to hear from later. And of course, most of you are startups one way or another, one point or another in your life, in your business life. We've got companies do website fulfillment, search marketing, Facebook advertising, SEM, SEO, customer engagement, navigation, messaging, across the wide spectrum of technologies that are relevant for this industry. They're all represented here. So you're going to have a chance to learn from them, talk to them, maybe do business with them. We've got a bunch of thought leaders. Where's Andrew? You're going to thank me for that picture. I found it on Google Images. I thought it really said a lot about who Andrew is. And when you hear him speak later, you'll realize that kind of expresses his personality. So we have, across the next few days, we have a number of folks who have really deep and broad experience and perspective on sort of the future of technology in this industry, and we're going to hear from them. We're also going to hear from a wide range of companies with very specific solutions to offer. They're going to talk to you about what they mean, how they apply to your business. We hope those lead to great conversations in the hallway. And then, so what topics are we covering? Again, this notion of that, AI messaging, not every session is explicitly about that, but this broader sense of what technologies matter in this industry is going to be touched on pretty much across every session. At the end, we're going to hear for a minute from Panana, talking about the end of the leads-based business model. Those are my words, not his, but we're going to talk a little bit about sort of the next wave of innovation or disruption, really, in this industry. I'm going to tomorrow talk about this notion of the small business operating system, this notion of sort of aggregating technology for small businesses, making it easier for them. With my work with the local search association, we're doing a lot of research into that area. Obviously, a lot of discussion of voice, AI, messaging, the small business migration to digital. What more can be done to accelerate small businesses' migration to digital because of the constant lag between businesses and consumers in terms of tech adoption. There's going to be some conversation even about the residual value of print. I know a lot of companies are out of the print business, but many of you still are. What's the real best way to view sort of the ongoing relevance of that part of the business? And then the vicissitudes of Google. We have a talk later today about sort of the SEO and how you should understand what Google's doing in that area. So a lot of really interesting talks that we're going to be having over the next few days. We're just going to get right into it. So before that, I want to make sure everyone visits with the sponsors. Communicate, learn from each other. That's what we're here for. Meet 5 people. I always say that at every event. Meet more than 5 people, but make that a minimum. And enjoy the magical location we're in. We're going to have a really great time. So why don't we get started? And Panana, I think you're up. Panana Tapa from Tata.